Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Libby, and today I thought I would share with you guys my reading journey. Okay, so I first started reading when I was a baby. My mom wouldn't read books to me all the time. And then as I grew up, I started obviously reading books more and more as the time went on. And I think the first full series I read as a child was I think it's Fairy Ponies. Good series. Um and then the next series I read was I think it was the Harry Potter series. Yeah, I read the Harry Potter series, and then but it was on and off. I would read the first books, and then I would read the first, second. I think I read the first, second, and third books consecutively, and then I would just kind of stopped reading for a year, and then started reading the fourth book, and then it took me a year to read the fifth book, which is kind of crazy because hello. And then I read and then I just stopped, and I haven't read it since, so I need to get back on that. But then I read Emily Winsnap. Emily Winsnap. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And then I read the two books that went along with that series. And then I read the Seraphina series. And then I read the Maze Runner. No, I think, and then that was when I was in third grade, and then I just stopped reading books in fourth grade, and then in fifth grade I started reading again, I think. And in fifth grade I words are not coming to me at this moment. In fifth grade I think I started reading the Maze Runner series, and I think I read the Maze Runner series my whole fifth grade year, and that was amazing. And then somehow, I don't know how, I won an award in fifth grade for, it was we did most likely awards, and I was the one who said, no, it wasn't most likely, it was, what was it, it was it was some kind of award, and it was always has a book in her hand, which, I mean, thank you, I'm so honored, thank you. But, and then I just stopped reading, something happened. I think life just caught up to me going into middle school, and I just stopped reading, and I hadn't touched a book in sixth grade and the beginning of seventh grade. And I was kind of just one of those kids that was reading sucks, even though I was in rich ELA. I have been all 3 years of middle school. And then towards I think it was April, maybe. I think it was, no. Yeah, no, it was late March, because I was because early in January, our teacher we had to read a book, one book that we could do, and it was our choice book. Oh my god, this is crazy. We had a choice book that we could read, and then when we were reading, I just didn't want to read it, so I read it, but then I already kind of knew what happened because it was a Maze Runner book. It was because I didn't finish the Maze Runner series, so I just read the next book, but I already kind of knew what happened because I was in the fandom and stuff, so I kind of also just made up stuff, which is so bad. But anyways, and then so I had it in my backpack, and around maybe early March at this time, middle of March, we moved seats. Yes, we moved seats, and then when we moved seats, I saw it sat diagonally from this girl, and I thought she was the coolest person ever. I thought she was so cool, and I was and she loved reading, so I was maybe if she maybe if she sees me reading, she'll want to be friends with me. So I grabbed the bag out of my book, not the bag out of my book, hello, the book out of my bag, which was still in my bag from January, and I started reading it because I was like, I'll get back into reading. And then my mom, we found out that we were getting a Barnes & Noble super close. So over spring break, my mom took us to get books and stuff. And then we got books, obviously. And then so yeah, that was over spring break. And then I read. And then the girl wanted to be my friend. And it was like so fun. And then she started reading the same book as me. So we like buddy read. And it was so fun. And then, yeah, now she's my bestie. She's bestie boo. I love her so much. And we do sometimes buddy read, even though she reads faster than me. So she'll like find out stuff. And then I'll just be like, what? But yeah, that was fun. And yeah, and I've just been reading books ever since. Excuse me. And then it's grown into an obsession, so I honestly kind of blame her, because she like kickstarted my whole obsession with books, and now I cannot put a book down. I love reading so much. It's my favorite pastime, but I always have felt like, oh, I've always like liked reading. She just brought it back out of me because my mom's an avid reader. Like, our house is filled with her books. So I kind of just like, it's in my blood, and then she just brought it out of me. So yeah. Okay guys, thank you all for watching. See you in the next video.